Hey everybody, this is Chris. This is going to be my episode 9 top 7 this time for the Expanse. Just here at the outset, there will be book-ish spoilers in this, so if you don't want to know what happens in the book compared to the show, then I would avoid this episode until you have read more of the books. Just trying to be a good citizen of the universe here. So spoilers are ahead about what's in the books, so if you don't want to know, turn this off now. Coming in at number 7, we have a kindler, gentler Amos. I mean, wow, if this is Amos being gentle, you do not want to see him lose his temper. I can't get over how well Wes Chatham is doing embodying Amos. The character is written to have this absurd mix of childlike wonder, extreme loyalty, and whacked-out psychopathic tendencies. I really didn't see how, I couldn't see how they would be able to pull it off, but they have, and they pulled it off beautifully. It's really amazing. My favorite moment in this episode is when Holden says he wishes Amos had run his make them take a walk plan, by him first. And the reply from Amos is a quiet, "Oh, sorry, Cap." Wes, I'm a fan. At number 6, we have Pastor Anna the Schemer. This was a little odd, I'm not going to lie. Having Anna scheming like this to stay on the ship was a pretty big departure for her character, and the whole exchange with Hector was a little odd as well. What I did appreciate, though, is the glimpse of the attempted mutineer. They kind of glossed over that in the novels, which I understand. So it was nice to have a quick detour in that area here. Also, I'm getting a bit tired of the calls home to her wife and daughter, telling them, "Oh wait, I lied again. I'm not coming home." This feels like a betrayal of a core pillar of Anna's character to me, and her personality, and it's just getting tiresome. Number 5, the Mao flashbacks. This was a nice addition to the story. There isn't much of this in the books. The story centers pretty heavily on the here and now. What she is doing to avenge her family's fall from grace, the perceived failings of Julie, etc. Showing the relationship that Clarissa had with both her father and sister was great. And it goes a long way to making her a more sympathetic character. Also in the books, she is a for real psycho. It's interesting that they haven't gone that way with her in the show, at least not yet. If they stick with the book's storyline, though, there are some pretty important moments coming that could open the way for Psycho Clarissa. Number 4 is Drummer the Booster. I am both in love with this moment as well as appalled by it. While it was pretty amazing to see Kara G, flexing her muscles like this, I mean, my God, she was amazing. It was disturbing to see the cultish nature of what was going on. I mean, when Ashford is all up in a scene cheering you on, you're probably on the wrong side of the issue. It seemed like a misstep to me to show the tribal nature of the Belters here, since the story is careening headlong into them being a sovereign city-state of their own. But man, that moment when Naomi realizes, whoa, I really don't want to be here, was pretty great. I look forward to seeing what happens with Drummer in the coming episodes. I thought I had her figured out, but this moment really threw a wrench into what I thought was going to happen, which is awesome, as long as it makes sense in the end. Number 3 is Pep Talks from Ashford. Let me just get this out there. I hated Ashford in the books. He was a no good, very bad, stupid little man that was irritating every moment he darkened a page with his terribleness. So with that being said, you should get the appropriate emotional impact when I say I have been loving Ashford in this series. The scene where he drops in on Naomi is perfect, and man, his Belter accent seems to be getting better, or at least more pronounced, which is just fantastic. I love how intuitive and perceptive they have made him. Given how much of an idiot he was in the novels, he feels like someone to genuinely fear, and that makes me excited for the events to come. Coming in at number 2 is Naomi and Drummer. It was nice to see this moment of quiet, restrained emotion from Drummer after the events on the command deck. And it's another example of Kara G's talent. The emotion shared between the two was pretty epic. I might be reading into things, but it seemed like there was an emotion deeper than friendship, at least on Drummer's side, shining through this moment. The accusation from Drummer that Naomi had underestimated her or thought too little of her felt like a rebuke from a deeper place. I'll be interested to see how this plays out as the season rages on. And again, this was all new for the show. It was not in the books at all. So kudos to the writers. It was beautiful. And number 1, Holden, Miller, and the Nucleus. This was my favorite part of the book that this storyline is lifted from, because of just how absolutely weird everything gets. Once they hit the Nucleus at the center of the slow zone, things spin way out of kilter, and we get our first real understanding of the protomolecule, its purpose, and in some sense the future of humanity. It doesn't feel like we have enough time for that, though, given how few episodes are left in the season, or at least we don't have enough time for a really solid exploration of it, which is kind of troubling, since it has been stated that we don't end on a cliffhanger or anything like that this season, that there's a satisfying ending, so to speak. That means we have to get through to the end of the events that take place in the Nucleus in a hurry. I'm at a loss as to what they're going to remove to allow that to happen, but I am afraid that it is the better parts, in my opinion, of Clarissa Mal's story arc. But I guess, only time will tell. Okay, that is my review for episode 9. It was a fantastic episode. Again, the cinematography was great. Amazing performances were turned in, especially by, Wes Chatham and Kara G, and I'm blanking right now on the name of the actress who plays Naomi Nagata. I will put it on the screen. And they were all outstanding. And it's just been a pleasure to watch them in the back half of the season doing their thing. The next thing you'll see on this channel is the Q&A video for the Expanse. It was supposed to be out already, but the Black Plague descended upon my household this past weekend and kind of just blew all my plans out of the water. So I am catching up. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Smash it, as they say. If you did not like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. It's good for me to know what people think of these videos. And subscribe if you haven't. Every subscriber helps. And hit the notification icon if you want to know when the next video is out. And have a great day. I will see you in the next video.